Wall Street P. Sick dough in crypto. And if you want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto, hit the like, subscribe. We're going on a ride and we're going to the moon, and damn, we're going soon. Crypto news every day. Gentleman who worked on the NYMEX exchange on the crypto floor. Yes, this crazy man did actually work on Wall Street, so he's not a wisher. So you are following him, a gentleman who has a little bit of experience, has seen some of the best guys in the world do some crazy open out trading. And if you watched my video this morning, you're very happy. Let's be honest, you're a very happy person, as so is I. We are now in talking about the O.N.E token. Harmony, the O.N.E token. This is something that I've been bullish on for a while. It so happens, right, this morning, I was telling you on this quick video, suggesting to you, right, that this was something we would talk about this morning. Currently 47 and a half. If you look at some of my coins here, we got what? Ethereum token. We have. And now let's take a quick peek. I talked about VeChain. Talked about Man at Decentraland. We talked about the Harmony trading 7 cents. So barely 9 cents, barely about to be in the 10-cent range. So I was telling you Harmony was important. I was telling you Engine was important, Cardano. And that was were my top 5. We went over them really, really quick this morning. Engine, strong at 210, already 221 this morning, down 10 cents. One of the altcoins I would be buying is Harmony Token 1. I mean, that's it right there. So if we have jumped on that, I'm going to go real quick into this little TA because we haven't been able to do any. The crypto total market cap is 2.09. If you do like this stuff, as I'm not a registered financial advisor, you have to do this thing called research on your own, and then we're good to go. As we talked about, I've never touched this here, and we are seeming to look a little bit like exactly as I predicted almost, right? It's pretty wild. We started off here where the price was at 46,000, and we have not touched this, and this is continuing to proceed to give us what we need. A little lower than what it is here. Well, I had it actually lower, but it's fine. I'm not going to keep showing you exactly what I meant. Eventually, we're either going to get this breakout or we're going to continue to consolidate or just hang out in this sideways action range up from this peak, which is called resistance, to this low bottom, which is called support. So if we continue to just bounce around there, well, what'll happen? Well, something similar to what I told you. The altcoins will go nuts. I had a couple that I wanted to show you, talk to you about real quick. We said Engine. Engine was one of them. It was trading, if you paid attention, to 210. Well, now we're back to 223. Yeah, you know me, all the way up to 224, even touch what? Back up here at 230. So we're looking to see if we can keep following this rising channel, although the RSI is giving us a little bit more of an indicator that we may touch up one more time and then correct a tiny bit. We do have a lot of growth going. If Bitcoin decides to grow up, then believe it or not, some of these altcoins will actually either go down or just stop pumping the way they are. But if I do a little bit of TA and I start looking here from the 19th of August, that was the bottom there, if you see. This is the currently since our big range here. Now this is Engine token. We'll go back to Harmony in a minute. $1.46. This was not too long ago. We were back as like 2 weeks ago. And I'm looking here and I'm trying to see what I'm looking at here. And I see this rising channel and it's continuing. And until it really does break, I wouldn't really be too worried. What we're going to hit here is something I'm expecting for the Engine price. And that's something there, 251. This is the forwardly. If you do look here, we'll continue to go until we hit about 273. Wow. So that's just my TA with nothing to look at on the history. But if I were to look at some history, well, now you pay attention to some here. As we were hitting and we're getting resistance, I said 273. Well, there it is, 272, 273, just about. So if you need to do yourself a favor and just write a little text there, resistance or take profits, however you want to do it, that's what you do to yourself. Take profits. Let's do that. And when I say take profits, it doesn't mean 100% take all your money out and now you have nothing in there. So now if it continues to get a wick and you go up and it just hits a little bit of resistance, it comes here and then does that, you're like, well, Pete, what the fuck? Excuse my French, but yeah, I get it. That's going to happen. And then before you know it, you're like, Pete, you told me to take profits, but we're here. Yeah, and then all of a sudden, before you know it, right, all of a sudden, before you're about to curse me out or you do see me again, what happens? Then actually what happens is we start to fall down. You'll be surprised. That actually is the FOMO. It's called the FOMOing in. You're FOMOing in on this price, and it's going up and up and up. Eventually, the smart money will sell, and that's what will happen. So engine is not really the topic, but we will talk about this bad boy, Harmony Token, peer-to-peer network, something similar to the Pi network. And if you don't have the Pi network, please get yourself the Pi network. You're making a big mistake. There's Wall Street Pete. I think this is the Pi network. There it is, Petey Guns. And if you do not have the Pi network, PI, on your cell phone, please make sure you get it. The first smart mining app on your cell phone. 3 Stanford graduates created it, and now they're about to come out in 2022 next year, maybe on Coinbase, maybe their own wallet. I'm not sure. Pete, have you looked into Strongcoin at all, or Strong Masternoids? No, I have not. Thank you, Don. I'll look into it since you asked. What's up, Jackson? What's up, Marshall? What's up, Anthony? As I did not say hello to everyone, usually I do. Pay attention to that. PD Guns, that is definitely important to put into the invite code for Pi. So here's Harmony Token. It's another peer-to-peer. And if you pay attention, definitely to mention, if you want to say, well, Pete, I bought on this at 9.8 cents or 9.7 cents before it became 10 cents, Pete. And now it's 11 and it's growing. Where should I get out, Pete? I really need to know. I just bought some Harmony Token. I'm excited. You got me excited. And now I need to know, well, what's going on? Well, if you want to understand what's the chance, well, here it is. The resistance is hitting strong right now. If you pay attention, definitely to mention, there's some resistance here that we've been having at a consistent basis. So we'll say as soon as it hits the 12 cents, people want to jump out. If you look, we've had some resistance here at some point in this little time frame. They're 4-hourly candles, but do your own research. I'm not the expert. If I do notice here, we hit the RSI level pretty strong. Can we jump up a little higher? Yes, we can. But this is why I say take profits. 12 cents, if we can definitely reach it, I would like to make sure I take some strong profits at that level, if not already. Let's see what's going on. We tipped and touched already some type of resistance at 11.9, almost 12 cents. So that could be it right there. The FOMOing is real. So what I say, well, real quick on Harmony, then we're going to jump to Cardano because I don't want to make this a really long video, but I do want to come down and tell you what I think we could be seeing. Resistance right about there, and then we started splashing around there. Hold on one second. Very annoying. Get rid of the RSI levels, as I already know, and we're going to go to right there. What am I getting? Well, if I look back here, and if I can get my typical pullback here all the way through the Fibonacci sequence, 50% either way up or down is going to get me to 10.8. So right at the 10.8 price is where my Fibonacci sequence for the Harmony token is. I'm usually on point with this shit, but it's usually a red candle we're working on. So I'm working on the resistance here, telling you that this could be, and then something like that. Pay attention to that kind of stuff. I have amazed many people before on this, on this TA stuff here. So if you do have Harmony Token, if you do like it, this is something. If you hang around, Cedric, you know what? I'll close my video with Anchor, the big bad boy stanker, if I can. Just remember, there is 2 hours and 20 minutes for this candle to finish. It will not finish red. I doubt that very, very much. As a matter of fact, I do expect the next candle to start red and finish green again, if not actually go red and then start and proceed one more green up. Breaking through this top here, which is 12.2, possibly hitting here. And if we don't hit resistance, we could break straight through. So if I want to show you that really quick on the daily on Harmony Token before we jump off and go somewhere else, it does look pretty strong, even though we have to finish this candle. See, 6 hours or 20 minutes we have. This could be the resistance, or this could be the moment we break through. So we have to pay attention on the Harmony Token. This could be the moment where we break through. Looking really great. I'm really excited for this. If this does break through, Harmony is going to go all the way off. And if you look at our previous, and the trend is your friend. As you pay attention, we are in an upward trend that's beautiful on the daily here, coming all the way to the top. And what was Harmony at its all-time high, looking at 22 cents? So could you imagine? Could you imagine how many shares you could buy? We still have another 100% growth to come. That would be some crazy stuff to see. The altcoins are taking advantage of the Bitcoin sideways action. If you haven't noticed, we've been doing this for quite some time here, 4 hours. If you notice here, let's see, for the 19th, 2 weeks just about almost sideways action in this zone, probably right about here now. 49,000 seems to be the peak we keep finding for Bitcoin. That was the top, but if you notice, the zone is about 49,000, and it's roughly on the bottom of 46.7. So if you pay attention to the 46.7 and the 49,000, we are currently in this peak. We can get rid of that. That's something that can go bye-byes and put a new circle, and I can show you what I mean in this zone right here. This is something important, something significant. As soon as we break one of these, and I'm confident, as soon as we break one of these levels in this resistance or this current support level, we're off to the races somewhere. So, hey, if we do it for another week, maybe, I was going to say another 4 days. If we do this for another week, maybe into September, maybe we get the September new highs. Maybe we get the new all-time highs. Let's see what happens here. I'm really excited for this. When I get boring sideways action, sometimes the coins go into the altcoins, and that's what you see here on the pump. Cardano's moving. As I said, we looked at some of the coins before this morning. We were talking. Mana's 98 cents. We're looking to hopefully get back to the 110. Now we're going to go into Harmony because we spent A.D.A. We spent way too much time on Cardano. Not Cardano. Oh, I'm a mess today. Dyslexic Yoda. He's in the background. See Yoda? We're dyslexic. I meant to say Cardano. We spent too much time on Harmony. So here is Cardano. Cardano is building the support. As we've had this line here for a while, I tried to explain to you that we could come up here. It was resistance, and it may remain to be support. Well, that's exactly as I predicted it happened. I have not touched this. This level right here has maintained a support level for Cardano. Just about. So if you look and adjust it and really see the strong level, well, that's the line. So 279, just about. What are we at now? We're trading 279. Holy shit. Okay. So you see the rising channel. We were up as we're getting on Harmony now. I showed you before. It's continuing that pattern. Then we went down on this channel. Well, some people took profits. You know what? I'm going to end that. I'm sorry. It's really annoying. Let me shut that down. Okay. So look, here is what I'm trying to tell you is that I am looking for us to break through the sideways, come down, get the ticker bounce on Cardano. It's going to shake a couple people hands out, shake the weak hands of people that get scared and trade on emotion, and then you'll see as we're starting to pump up through that level. That'll be wonderful. Pay attention, definitely to mention on there. That's something I want you to see. If we go to the daily, as I'm going to close this soon, we've never been here before. I'm just trying to explain that to you. Cardano, the daily. Look what its growth has done. There's some news for you. This is what we do every day for you. Sicto and crypto. We do live TA. We do some news. And I'm going to come to some quick news for you and then tell you what I think we're doing. Everything green and go, says Hoskins, on Alonzo upgrade. This is huge. This is something that we've been wondering and waiting for. Alonzo is going to be the fork network that comes through and kills it for us. I'm trying to get to the article. I apologize. I'm flying through. Here it is. And in the update, Hoskins said his team had just concluded their go/no-go meeting on the whole infrastructure of the Alonzo upgrade. Hoskins described how 25 stakeholders went through a huge checklist of things and that everything kept coming up green. With the confirmations, Hoskinson said that the team is now ready to clip the mainnet candidate and begin the process of gradual upgrade. We're going to initiate an HFC hard fork combinator event on the testnet. Said Hoskinson testnet will be in the Alonzo stage. He added that it wouldn't be specialty net, testnet like Purple, but rather the primary testnet used for exchanges speciality. I'm sorry. So if you look at it here, it's August 30th today news. That's huge news. If you did not know that, that's going to make some bullish action on Cardano before you know it. I'm no poet, right? We got to get it. Some of this action. So expect a little ticker bounce here. If you notice on the daily, we've been down a couple times here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. All right. We're going up, ladies and gentlemen. It's only a matter of time. If you see the channel, even on the daily, it's going to continue. A few days down, what happens? Well, Looks like we get some bullish momentum. A few days down, what happens? Some bullish momentum. A few days down, what happens? Yes, a bullish momentum. Yes, I do expect that. I know I may sound a little silly, and some people do think that that is silly to be even assuming that, which it is. You don't just assume it. So what do? Well, we went into the news, and we heard that the news was very bullish, right? We just heard about the fork combinator with Alonso. So please pay attention, hit the like and subscribe. I was looking here. I'll open up an indicator on the daily, and we'll use a little TA because that's something we do. Buy the rumor, sell the news. So we do expect maybe one more little bit down and then finally plug up. It depends. If we get this bottom pit here, as we've done a couple times, 1, 2, 3, we did it 3 times, we may actually pump back up one more time. This could be a fake dead cat bounce here on the daily, which is bringing us down back to a little normal some prices on a correction, which is that's quite fine. So we could come down another lower level. So this doesn't have to actually happen now that I'm looking at my RSI. But if you do look at the rumor, buy the rumor, sell the news. The rumor is that Alonso's in the green, ready to go. That could be enough to fill some volume in and change all of that. So pay attention to that as we may be back up, coming through before we even come down again. So let's see what happens there. That's important for Cardano. I did tell you I saw 307. We never got there on the 4-hourly with that breakdown yet. But we came pretty damn close. So pay attention to that as we're continuing to proceed sideways action. I told you sideways action will be interesting if we break through here, come down on the white line. I really expect this to proceed to be what's next. So pay closely attention to that. Like I said, if I could sign up for Bitcoin to do this, and now we'll break it out with Bitcoin. I was going to do Anchor. I can look at it really fast for you, but if we break up and get this elbow up right here, that's what we may need, if you see. So if we continue to get that, it's no stopping Bitcoin from there. We need to break through there. And obviously the ultimate test will be the 50.5 price for Bitcoin. So as we do, you know what, I do everything for these people because I love them. They're good people. They hit the like button for me. So since you do that, I'm going to go to Anchor, the big bad boy stanker. I almost deleted it. Impossible. It is possible, I mean, because Anchor pissed me off so bad. Wow. Why would I do that? There it is. I was kind of joking. So here's Anchor, the big bad boy, fat stanker. And if you always remember, the trend is your friend. Here's something to look at. Well, we're looking at the 4-hourly. And if I ever did look at something myself, immediately, what do you see on this chart here? Just blind, being blind. Boom. I see an inverted head and shoulders pattern. I seen a fake one here. We thought maybe that could have been it. Well, now it's starting to proceed to be the actual one. And if you notice, sideways action for a hot minute, but there's some type of upward channel coming. Just this is real quick TA. I'm sorry. Maybe you might feel cheesed out a little bit of the TA, and that's okay if you do. But if you look at that line here, that seems to be the resistance that we're currently receiving. What is that line for Anchor, the big bad boy stanker? And I made that name, so if any other YouTuber uses that, if I heard he has or she has, they're copycats. That's fine, though. There's nothing wrong with that. You could use that name. I didn't patent it. This is Anchor, and if you do notice, this got to be the inverted head and shoulders part. It has to be. It looks really strong. I do see the head. Now I'm hoping that here we go. As I do surprise a lot of people with my TA, usually you get something like that, and then that confirms the shoulder right there. So what do we do there? Let's show you right here. That'll be like a shoulder coming. That's something that I surprise a lot of people. I'm actually really confident. Please do your own research. If I were to tell you how confident are you that we're going to receive something similar to that, Mr. Wall Street? I would tell you, I am so confident that I really legally couldn't tell you. I'm very confident this is coming. Could it change? It could have come down and strike some people and hit resistance down below and smack a couple people. Yeah, it could. That would be at the 0.08 cents for Anchor, and that would upset a lot of people, but that's a possibility. If people FOMO out and get tired of Anchor and get bored of it, and as its competitors seem to be AMP, what's the other one that we talked about? ACH. It's another one. So pay attention to this resistance level at the 11.5 cents. We are now trading at what price? Currently 10 cents. So if you do see here, we do bounce off it. They expect maybe a breakthrough. That's what I'm hoping to see for Anchor. And if Anchor does do that, just remember there's a lot of problems with Anchor. So don't expect it to go to the moon anytime soon, right? Maybe expect if it does break through there for it to have a level of 12.5 cents cents for resistance. That's something I'm expecting to see. Definitely something there. And if not, then I'm surprised. But I really do expect that on Anchor. If you're looking to get out and you're tired of it, I would just say take profits at this level. Dollar cost average out. That's all. I wouldn't dollar cost average in. That would not be a price to buy in. Could it be? Yes, it could be. So please hit the like, subscribe. We do things for everyone here. Take profits there, as that is a very easy indicator for a huge resistance level. It would probably fall to the moon. Fall to hell, excuse me. So expect that. If you're an alien, maybe fall to the moon, right? Living above the moon. So here we go, or on the moon. But long story short of it all, Elon Musk, you alien, don't listen to any of his tweets. If you have to, pay attention to what he may tweet, but don't believe in it all, because that guy's killing everyone slowly. So the Harmony token is continuing to kick ass and take names. So like I said, we can't currently do a Fibonacci sequence or anything on it until it gives me my red candles, and I do know that I do have some falling. So continue to see it come up all the way through to 12.5 cents possible. I'm thinking that this was the last time we hit resistance, but 12.5 is the real resistance, as it's shown me on the last time. So there's your Harmony. Anchor is something that could hit also that same level, it seemed like we just talked about. We're trying to get to $3 on Cardano, so we're just doing a quick rerun, a quick little read through. Just to go over it, and then I wanted to talk about the ACH and say, well, this is definitely a bullish flag. There's our W we thought we may receive. We did get it. Now look at this bullish flag. Probably get the ticker bounce down to about right there. Let's see what it does there at the 7.5. I don't think it would ever fall that low, so it would look like probably I'm wrong, 8.5, 0.087, and then proceed to give you what you need, probably a bigger bounce up, giving another resistance. Whoo! Look at that daily resistance. There's a lot of problems before we get there. You would have to be at 13 cents first. But wow. Interesting. I see 13 cents as the next level of resistance hardcore. On the daily for ACH, a lot of people I know like this. If you look at there, it's a real short RSI level on the 4. Really, we need to check it out. It gives you a little more information. I'm happy with the W there. It did come into play. Definitely smart money was sold here at the 14 cents level. That's no surprise there. And then you see we're getting resistance currently, like I said, near the 13. So that would be confirmed at the 12. You would have some confirmation here at the 12.6 or 13 cents. Oh, no, it's holding strong 13 cents resistance on the ACH, even on the forwardly. Pay attention to that. We're on the bottom there. It might get a nice little spike back up. What am I talking about? Well, I do talk about M's and upwards and W's, but if you do look here, there's your W right inside this core. Could be an upward W. Please do your own research, but it does look possible to be an upward W on the ACH. It does look like it could be coming through here on the forwardly. We're pretty low on the 42 level. That's something I do see here right there. If you notice, it's 42 on the RSI level on the ACH, and that's something to pay attention, because if you do fall, you just hold your nuts, and then you come back and you'll be happy. So just don't trade on emotion. I've been looking into Trios recently. Seems to have good potential. Trios tries hard as a motherfucker. And Trios, if you notice, as I'm getting ready to get off, let's see if we have Trios on here. I know I do. TRX, Trios. I do have Trios. I know I do. It's driving me nuts because there's so many darn tokens. You can only keep track of so many, but it's a good KuCoin token. I noticed there it is, Trias. Trias has been hardest through so much adversity and so much shit. It's unbelievable on the 4 hourly. Even if you pay attention, definitely price ranges here. I mean, we were there at the 32 cents, now currently at the 8. So you can imagine the growth. Yes, something definitely to pay attention to there. On the RSI level for you, Jackson, because I love you, brother. You can do this KuCoin, so I am also a bit hesitant. See, I just said that, so we know I know my shit, right? KuCoin. Obviously, Jackson knows his. Yeah, there's something here, Jackson. When I look on the RSI level on the 4 hourly, every time I get to this point, it seems to want to fall a little further down. So pay attention to this. Could it go up? Yes, but it's something fishy here going on. Every time it does this zigzag momentum, which is your previous resistance here, Trias. We're just going to close this real quick. Bitcoin's going to continue to go sideways. I told you, until it breaks out that level. This is doing the same thing, and if you remember what it did well, it went kind of down there and did that. I mean, I'm not saying that's happening. Do your own research, but that's some weird history. I don't like this token either. I would stay away from it right now. But in a bull market, which we are in, I expect this. I mean, I really do. I expect the cup and handle formation to continue and to move through and show history. But I mean, some tokens are shit tokens. So that's a really quick breakdown. It's a really bad one, so please pretend we really didn't even go over that. As I always tell you, do your own research. But Bitcoin is doing something different. Bitcoin is the daddy of all, and as we're going to just get ready to go, hit the like, subscribe, please. In this range, as I told you, we are going to look for a confirmation of a breakout on this small little range. And if you had noticed, we spent a lot of time in this range from here to here, which may be the top there, 46. So if you notice that, we're changing levels, doing cup and handles maybe, something like that on the upward action, right? Cup and handle looks. Let's see if we get another cup and handle look here. And if we do, well, what's my next move? That's going to make a lot of people be like, holy shit, he called it again. Well, this is what I'm thinking. Cup and handle for Bitcoin like that. And then before you know, we're going to break out. That's something I'm thinking more likely than not. Looking for a cup and handle somewhere in here on a breakout, hopefully shorter time frame, September, right into about, it's saying the 4th. I would say before this ends, maybe the 3rd. Gets me mad. I like to be more precise, so we're going to do it over again. Give me the cup and handle, like I said, right about there. Continue to get that fall there, right? We're doing precise now, 48. 163, and then go up and hopefully retest that level of 50,000 and a half. So let's see if we can do this here. This is my new one. I'm going to keep it white. The green was the old one. We seem to be a little off there, so let's see if we can get back on track. Polkadot. Polkadot has to be at $27, Hugo. I know you're doing this on purpose, so I can't leave. It's $25. I'm down $2 a share right now. $2 a lot, however you want to put it. I have a lot of Polkadot, so for me to be down $2 every one of them, I'm pretty upset. But I've been holding it for a while by now. Not a while, maybe a couple weeks. So if you look at Polkadot, but that's what I expect Bitcoin to do. While it's doing this, I expect some of your altcoins to be taking advantage of that. Like I said, this could have been the resistance level we're hitting. Come back down, retrace real quick. How do we do that? Well, I'll just show you right here. This is what ooh, look at that big spike. It's not done. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, when you see a token do that with that thickness pump like that, when you see that pump action, it ain't done, son. Let me tell you right now, the Harmony token is not finished hitting resistance. As I explained to you, the Harmony token, most likely, if it's going to be done hitting resistance, will be there. And when it does that, then I'm going to do my TA of the Fibonacci, which I'll pull there, right? This is how good you have to be. I'm already doing, if I'm wrong, this sucks, but I'm going to do 2 scenarios really quick because this is what I do. I'm big on Harmony. I'm really big on it. And there's a lot at stake for the Harmony token on why I'm big on it. What we're going to do here is you're seeing here the 50% pullback, the 38, 11.3. So if you look at the 11.3 level, there's 2 big levels I'm on. And I'll tell you right now, I could even use all 3 by cheating. It's unfortunate, but this level here is the 11.7 price. What color can we make it? I like to make them gray. Then the next one is this one here. And I put that one down, and that's 11.3, if you see it. And then finally, the bottom one, this is 50% on the Fibonacci. I'm believing that the chances of hitting that is slim to none. We have a better chance at these 2, and that's what I want to tell you. This one here, right? And this one here. So the 32 pullback and the first one, 23. I do expect possibly one of those 2 to pull. That's what I'm expecting. So pay attention to those levels here. That's what Harmony is going to do to be able to get a cheaper price. Possibly down here all the way. You could, but right now I'm not really sure because I do think that we've been pumping and hitting a little bit more. We're on a rising channel for the Harmony token. I'm a big fan of the Harmony token, but we could be getting the inverted head and shoulders pattern here, which would suck, but I don't think so as we're pumping through here, right? So that's why I'm believing if we come through a little higher, that'll be 13, and that's the ultimate peak for us on Harmony. A little FOMO higher, we'll get it. 13, that'll be your peak. Make sure you take profits 1,000% at that level. I want to write it because I didn't. That's what I'm doing. I'm taking profits there for a fact. We're going to get going here. I beat a dead horse, but it's okay, because as you watch these videos, you're going to learn and say, well, the TA is on point. I don't know where else I can get this from. We do this for you, cryptocurrency. So Alonzo's on its way on the Cardano. Wall Street Pete, Sicto, and crypto. Have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoy your Monday, even though Mondays usually do suck, right? It's going to start with A.D.A, and it's got to be Monday. Wall Street Pete, Sicto, in crypto. Have a great day. Keep your head up. It's sunny out where I'm at. That's a plus. We're going to be millionaires one day. We're going to the moon. We're going soon. Keep a positive outlook, and if we keep not trading with emotion, pay attention to the levels that we talk about, and enter smart dollar cost averaging in and out of the market, you will prevail. I promise. But you can't trade on emotions. If you do, you're done. You got no chance in this market. These whales have special gifts, and one of them's money. What a gift, right? Peace in, peace out. Wall Street Pete.